Question 25 has one lengthy sentence that is asking us to choose the right punctuation. And so here we are being tested on the punctuation from the boundaries convention. You can quickly skim through and notice that by the time we get to which depicts a solitary young woman sketching, we have a non-essential phrase that describes the painting. So to simplify our reading, we can see that discover that the painting was actually the work of little-known French portrait artist Marie-Denise Villers. Our choices here with dash, nothing, colon, and comma. Small changes can make a big difference in completing the sentence here. And the convention based on the punctuation is that whenever you have a comma after a noun, or let's say a noun phrase, okay, the moment that you put a comma after noun phrase, this information becomes non-essential. Okay, this is what I want you to understand from these simple punctuation questions. So when you read French portrait artist Marie-Denise Villers, the name that comes after any given descriptions about the description of the person, you understand that this is a very, very essential information. Okay, so for example, if you have a noun phrase, 14th century Italian explorer Marco Polo. If you have a long name like this, you know not to put a comma here. We just don't put a comma here because Marco Polo is the most essential part of this phrase. So we don't put that. Whereas if you do Marco Polo 14th century Italian explorer, there may be a comma after Marco Polo, because usually we don't do Marco Polo 14th century Italian explorer. This is an additional information that will describe Marco Polo. So in case this goes after, you could possibly you actually need to put a comma. But whenever name comes at the end, just like Marie-Denise Villers, be sure not to put anything followed by the description, as you are making the name less important. So for conventions with punctuations, know that when you have an essential information followed by description, we will simply go with no punctuation to keep it essential.